Hello, Carnage. How's it going? So my chat's not loading, which is really annoying. I can't actually see your name properly. I'm still. Why is this not loading? How the hell do I get this to load? Nope, not that. I don't know how I can get this to load. Kalamaska. Ah. You just closed the dockable window. Okay, great. Chat, maybe if I show it again. There we go. That's better. Now I can see all my chat. Kalamaska. I do remember Kalamaska. How are you? And Carnage remembers you as well. All right, perfect. So yeah, we are online. Perfect. And so let's crack on with the bone meal. So last time we finished off the Voltec logo, which is now in various places in the base. We're still going to need a little bit more artwork. We're going to turn off fake sneak. We're going to need that in a minute, but we don't need it right now. We're going to grab 2 water. No, we're going to want more water buckets than that. Let's grab those. All right, perfect. Right, I've got my chat. I'm good. How about you? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Very good. Cracking on with my Minecraft stuff, trying to get back into streaming just a little bit more regularly. Although this is likely going to be the last one for a couple of weeks because I have a few days away towards the back end of next week and into the week after. Right, okay, let's crack this on. So this is actually nice and easy down below. So this area here is going to be surrounded by tunnels, and just realized that's not on. Oh no, it is. Right, I've been listening to sounds in the game for at least a week. Okay, so this is going to be the bone meal area. I do not want to mine this area because that's a lot of work, so let's just crack on with this. There we go. Okay. Right. I don't really want all this work. No. Yeah. Can I turn that off? Will that work? I don't want you to restock. Something else is that's going to be this. Just refill stacks. Nope. Auto refill. I don't want you to auto refill. Just don't do it. How do I turn it off? Just want to turn it off. Oh. Right, general. Right, can I turn it off in there? Just refill. Always include the hotbar. Always move all. Auto refill. There we go. That's better. I need to disable it for buckets if I can. So, yeah, so we are going to fill this with water. That will protect the floor from being blown to bits. And then, there we go. That's nearly done. Right, perfect. So, floor is flooded. There's a method to this madness, he says. Excellent. And one more. Okay, right, good. So now we need to protect the walls. So this is what this little structure is for. Will that work now if I do that? Yep. Unfortunately, this one, yeah, doesn't auto replenish. So we protect kind of all that area. We protect those walls. That's all good. And boom. So how has everybody's week been? Good ones? Right, that's good. What we don't want is this kind of joining, which I don't think it will. I don't think that will do anything particularly bad. Nope. Cool. Yeah, so this structure is literally just... So the only thing that can go wrong here... Two things can go wrong. One is that vertical gap is about 2 blocks too short. I would ideally like it 2 more blocks. It's 8 blocks. I think the gap, I think I counted it earlier, 8. It's right on the limit. Kind of want 10. So that might be a problem. But I don't think anything else is going to be. I've done this before. So we're going to flood it. It's going to take about 10 seconds to build that structure. And then we'll give it a go. Ooh, that for some reason didn't do the protection very well. It's supposed to have 20 blocks. 10 blocks is fine. 20 blocks. Yeah, some people. 10 blocks. I don't think I've ever really had a problem with 10 blocks. I don't think that's going to be an issue. We're going to find out. I think it'll be okay. Personally. If it's going to break, I think it's going to be in the first few blocks. I think once it's got going, it will create that nice space. So as long as the first one doesn't blow it up. Oops. Everything else, I'm pretty confident that everything else will work. Like, I think I've got everything else pretty good set up. I don't think it's going to blow up any of my base. I don't think it's going to... Ooh, that was weird. I don't think it's going to go anywhere outside of this structure. I think that's pretty well set up. I feel like I'm going a bit quick there and wasting buckets. Alright, one more hopefully, and then we're done. We've done the flooding part. Alright, cool. Hopefully this is it. Oh, I haven't got fake sneak on anymore. Excellent. So that is all done. We are completely flooded down this section. Yeah, I mean this should be good. Fairly confident. Do I have to knock this one in or is it preset? No, I'm gonna have to knock that in from the side. That's okay. Just wasn't sure. So we will do that. All right, let's go get the materials. So, oh look, we created a glowing squid farm. So these materials here are for the... that was the buckets. That's for the bone meal farm itself. This is for the duper. We want a lever. I think that's probably... I want an extra piston. I think we'll do it. Okay, let's grab... I need you. Let's grab all these materials. Excellent. Right, that should be the duper. I think we're good. So, fortunately, we should be able to reach this from here. He says. Okay, now let's fly up. Excellent. Okay, and let's put one of these on. That should go grey. Yep. Good. Okay. Need to set the colours back to normal. Then this can all go on like so. No drama. So what do we have on this layer? Let's put that in first. Then that. Then that. Then that. Then that. And that. And that. And that. Right. Okay. That's built with the exception of that. Which is facing that way. Excellent. And then we need that on there. Oops. Right. And no fake sneak. Why don't I have it on? There we go. Right. So then on here. Yeah. Not going to be that easy to place. Can I do it from down below? I'm guessing not. Oh, I probably can. Okay, I want to... There we go. Right. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. So we want to put another block on there. Piston to push that over. And then we can just stick a lever on there. It's because the lever broke. Right, we want to make sure tool switch is off. Remove the minecart. Oh, to do the... Okay. Too late. It's because I did the lever on the piston. Sorry, let's sort chat. I think the first question is, why have you got an Apple MacBook Air, Mr. Linux? Kind of ruining your reputation. Also, how are you? But I think that that's the first and most important question that needs answering. Is why? Okay, right, and then this side. I feel like there was... No, I think that's easy enough. And I think that's gonna... Yeah, that's gonna pull that way. It's gonna push that way. That should be good. Okay. Think we're good. Think we're good. Don't think there's anything else. Alright, here we go. For mod testing. As in testing IPN on a Mac. Wow. Look at you. That must be like 1% of your user base. Alright. I would do a poll, but I can't be bothered. The only thing I'm not 100% sure on is how we stop this thing. They placed some glass in this thing that's not in the... You know what? We'll just use a pick and just destroy it. It'd be fine. We got a couple of blocks to play with. Right, so I think it is a case of... I mean, that's okay. That was expected. Excellent. We're getting a little bit of it blowing up the... I might want to get a little bit away from this. Yep, that blew up. I knew 8 blocks was pushing it. And we got a little bit of explosion here. That would have been from... probably from when it broke. Okay. Yeah. That was... I think if we go down... If we go down 2 blocks... Like, I knew it might happen. That wasn't completely unexpected. So, I'm not counting that as a mistake. That was a calculated risk that didn't pay off. Question is 10 going to be enough? Thankfully, might need more materials for the second duper. Maybe we go down 1 more for luck. It's not too bad. I mean, because there's not too much deep slate in these layers. This, and I've got the haste 2, obviously. Mavros, how's it going? Good to see you. You just missed the duper blowing up. As I'd maintain, this was a calculated risk. I thought this might happen. I'm really not putting a 20 block gap in or whatever Carnage says. I'm going to try 1 more layer, I reckon, after this. And we'll see how that goes. Can't be that bad, right? Oops. Yeah, I definitely need to put a squid farm in here. I'm not having this as a classic app fielder mistake. I knew that was cutting it. The delay is atrocious. It shouldn't be that bad. It's very difficult to know what the... I can't remember if I have the ability to set it or not. Are you on... you're on YouTube. And... Could also just be I'm not looking at the... test. I saw that pretty quick. I mean, what else can we do? I can tell you exactly when the time changes on my clock, which will be synced. So I'll tell you when it changes to 24 minutes past. There we go, 24 minutes past. I'm going to say it's at least 1 minute, 30 seconds. It's not the end of the world. It's a little bit annoying, but I'll have a look. Wonder if... Because I'm still using this platform. As long as the quality's better this week, at least we're on the step. I think the best you can do is about 10 seconds. Right. Just realised Carnage is bragging that he knew it would... Yeah, I thought there was a good chance it would blow up. At 8 blocks, I thought I was pushing it. But also it's way more interesting when stuff goes wrong on a stream. So I was like, I'll just give it a test. Maybe I'll get a little bit lucky. I was hoping with the way the TNT was getting pushed out the water, I was hoping that would be enough that it would work okay. I assume it never actually made the end station. No, it didn't. So I've only got to rebuild. Yeah, Restream potentially. But there is also... I'm just looking at my Restream IO. Let's have a look, see if I... Because YouTube does have a delay setting in it. And I'm just wondering if that has been set wrong. I don't really know with this. Stream setup. RMTP. Nothing there. Anywhere else I can set things up? Edit event. Edit settings. I shall Google this after. Just on the... So yeah, you can set your YouTube delay. I just don't know if Restream's adding to it or it's setting it to like a default value. Which I would normally change it to low latency when I was doing it directly on YouTube. So maybe it's just using the standard. I'm wondering if I can change that somewhere, but I don't know where in Restream to change that. And I don't know if I can do it when I'm live. Alright, so I know I've got a 30-second delay. What do we reckon? That's now around about a 10 block gap. Do we reckon one more layer or test again? And hope. Let's just fix that little problem up there. So I mean, fortunately, we haven't blown anything up. We didn't want to. We get most of the materials back. Nope, that's going to be a pain to fly onto. Yep. Got it. Did anything go down here? No. Not by the looks of it. Oops. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Going to YouTube, it's 25 seconds and 5 seconds from Restream. Yeah, so that's... I think you'd be able to... Restream YouTube delay. There is definitely a lower delay on YouTube. After you set up your event on YouTube, return to your... Yeah, I probably can't change this in a live stream. So I'll look at that for the next stream. I'll see if I can change it to the lower one. Test and pray. Alright, Carnage says test and pray. And Carnage is like, you know, Carnage is the redstone boss. That only actually got rid of, like the, okay, because that partly the, The question is that still in the right place? It is not, so let's take that down now. I know that's the wrong... Yeah. Also, while I'm doing this, let's... Colours, I think it is. That one. There we go. That was getting really annoying. Right, okay, cool. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, that, and that. And let's grab that. If this one breaks, we're going to have to grab more materials. And... this time... we want that like that, don't we? And then we want piston. I knew that was going to happen. That's better. Right, cool. Cool, and that's in the wrong place. Whoops. Excellent, that's a new slime farm I've created, and there we have that, and let's do that. Grab that, because that breaks otherwise, and turn that off. There we go. Break that. Excellent. Twitch is 5 seconds. Yeah, so I just need to look and try and figure out how to change that before the next stream, because there's no need for that delay on. Not like I'm doing something that's time critical. Right, that all looks good. I'm getting shot at by the looks of it. Let's see if you are a little bit better this time. Hoping some of that just sort of forces out a little bit. Let's move out the way. Well, at least you've got back. No! It's when it gets to that bit. I feel like if we just do this bit, I feel like by the time the TNT starts going, I blame you for that one. And now I don't have enough materials to fix that back up again. But yeah, no, I think that one was your fault. I think that one was Carnage's fault. I feel like if we do this, probably going to be better. Just do this edge. Because then the TNT will start landing and blowing up the bits on the side. And hopefully not upwards. Maybe if we do 2 more. Hopefully that will be enough. The only other thing I can think is we build that 1 block over. Alright. Creeper's doing my job for me, and this is what happens when you don't have your headphones in. Yeah, just stand there and just let the creepers come at me. That'll work. Charm. Right. So I'm thinking that might work a little bit better. What on earth did I break then? Try that again. Oh, I can't reach you. There we go. Yeah, did that. Did that not move? I thought that made it all the way. No. We got most of the materials. I'm going to risk it on this one. I don't... Well, this time we actually did some damage. Well, pretend that didn't happen. So is that getting... Just thinking... We change this. So let's unlock it. And then... move that just one over. Where's the TNT? So the TNT's there. We can afford to move that one over again. And then lock it. And then just build this completely from scratch. Yeah, we need to go and get the materials again, because obviously those have now run out. Just in case it's the water streams. I mean, I could build this thing 20 times and it would still be quicker than mining that massive deep slate. All right. You. Shut up, Mary. Already counted that. I used a lot of andesite. I'm keeping that. Yeah, keep you. Right, okay. Right, what do I need? Load that one, material list. Right to file. Open that. You can use my fast deep slate. I refuse to use it. It's like some weird thing where I'm like, yeah, that's my level of cheating. And that's my cutoff. Not that I don't think it's a good mod. I mean, I should, because I hate mining deep slate. I truly do. It's the worst idea that Mojang ever came up with. In terms of making it slow to mine. We need 2 detector rails. There we go. Right, what do we need in terms of, let's organize you. Right, slime blocks we need 38, so 9 more. This is so we can build two more. Observers we need 18, so we need 5 more. Pistons we need 10, so we're good. Sticky pistons we need 8, so we are down 1. Cobblestone wall we need 2. Excellent. Coral fans we are down 2, but fortunately I went to my coral fan farm and it still works. Haven't used that in a long time. And we need 2 detector rails we have, note blocks we have, redstone lamps we've somehow lost 2. Probably at the bottom of the water. And TNT we have 2. Perfect. Right, let's grab those. Let's give this another go. 3rd time's the charm. I am confident this will work 3rd time. I'm more confident than the first 2. With that extra 3 blocks of gap. But it blows that TNT so far out. There we go. So we need that one. Okay, and then the rail goes on that one. So that's going to be where our rail is. That's going to be where our piston is. And a block with a lever on. And the rail. Just build everything around it. Okay, and let's push you in. Excellent. Move and that. Get rid of you. Crap. I don't know what I did. Right. As long as we break that. Oh no, don't, you're gonna push that. Oh, no. Yep. What did I do wrong then? I don't know what I did wrong. How's it going, Biggie? I'm having my usual redstone disasters. We only break one block on that. If we only broke one block on that, that's something of a miracle. 2 blocks. I'm taking that as a win. I don't even know what I did wrong. Answers on a postcard on that one. I did though, didn't I? I swear I placed it last. Did I not? Let's build this first, just on the off chance we... Thought I did though. It's HiTube. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Right, 4th time's the charm. Let's try this again. I swear I placed that last. Placed that one last, didn't I? Is there a schematic for your base? This Fallout base? There is, kind of. So, on my website, there is Ab Builders, like, you'll have to search, it's going to be a bit of a pain to find, but search for Ab Builders Modular Cave Base. I need to update it, actually. Right, did I get everything? Yeah, look for creations by me and look for my modular cave base. And with any luck, you'll find one. So, how did I lose? No, I didn't lose. Okay, that's cool. Right, we are going to try this again. That placed in the wrong place. Yeah, everyone's about 30 seconds or so behind Biggie. There seems to be a long delay on YouTube. The delay on Twitch is a lot better, according to Miri. It's something I'm going to look at after. Yeah, this is a free build as well. Like, it's not on the paid website part. It's a free one, but it's my modular base. Like I say, it does need updating. Right, okay. swear to God, I placed that last. But alright. Let's so that is on the. Don't place that because I need the piston. Okay, then we're going to place that on there. That on there. Okay, that's good. Right. That one's okay, that one's okay, that one's okay. Watching you's giving me... In what way? I've seen you do redstone builds. You make mistakes all the time. Don't give me crap. Right, that's all good. So I guess maybe I placed that one before I placed that. So let's make sure we place that. Place that, place that, place that. Then that. Right, so all we have got left to place is observers. So we're going to place that one. That one. That one. And then I placed that one. I wonder if like an arrow hit it or something. Would an arrow set it off? This is so... I mean, I'll show you the... God's sake. Now what? Right, now we could have built it quicker manually. Now we could have mined it quicker manually. Why didn't you work? I don't want to set anything off. Why didn't you work? Right, I don't think... I don't understand why that didn't work. Alright. Hello, welcome back, Biggie. I'm going to say no. We'll just cover that with a no. Is it because I left that? Well, I left that in place? Yeah, because I left that in. Alright, well at least that mystery solved. Yep. Alright, see if we can get our stuff back. Right. Let's just quickly do a verification. We've got sticky piston. Right, okay. Is that all good? It looks like it. Let's try this again. That was closer than I thought it was going to be. Is this going to blow up yet again? Right, that is kind of working how I wanted it. It's when it gets up to this corner that it's a problem. Because the TNT's kind of just blowing itself back, but I think that's going to be... Oh, that's going to be close. No, I think that's going to work. I think that's it. No, I had the extra... It's shooting me. Just get out of there. Get out of there. Don't blow up. Yeah, now the thing is we're going to have to build that all over again. think that's working. Yeah, this 100% doesn't blow up all blocks when it comes to... there's somewhere safe I can stand. I don't know if this counts as safe, but it's possibly safer. Yeah, so it's going to leave the odd block. I knew that about this design. Possibly should have done the double one. No, it's done that block. Thing is, I don't think it's going to get... Me, it doesn't seem like it's going to get to the bottom. Or will it? I was like, I'll build this one, it'll be quicker. It's going to do a decent job. Can you imagine how long it would have taken to mine that, just that section? How did that one get over there? Now we've got this right. This plan here, this worked. Here we are getting to the bottom, so it's going to do the majority. But it is going to leave the odd block, I think. We then just need to make a decision about whether we do that manually. Yeah, like those blocks there, it's probably going to not get like that one. It doesn't leave blocks behind if you... Okay. I thought with this just being a single one, that's why most of them are doubles. But obviously we're a little bit cramped for space here, so... The second one will do the majority. Yeah, it's just whether we run a second one, but yeah, look, this is so much quicker than mining it, even with the fact that it took 4 attempts to get a successful build. So yeah, hey, Michael, come on, I want some lights. Thank you. Everyone have a good week. It's Friday. Anyone got any nice plans for the weekend? Not entirely sure what I'm up to. Probably a quiet one, given I'm away next week. Kind of just sit here and watch this now for a few minutes. It only misses those odd blocks there. That's not too bad. Kind of thinking a couple of these. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that would have taken... So I mean, that in itself, just this bit. This one wide block kind of trench for the waters. For the water. Maybe he's installing a server. Any particular reason? It would be a fun weekend. I mean, I actually genuinely think you mean that. Oh, sweet. That's the kind of thing I would enjoy. If it was my own server. If it's a work server, not so much. I don't think it's going to be worth running a second duper. Minecraft on a Mac. I did look again at MacBook Air. Biggie's in Spain, going to a water park. Excellent. Visiting some villages. Don't kill the villagers. It's illegal in real life, I'm told. Yeah, I was considering doing an Abfielder app at some point, which I'd obviously need a Mac for, or it'd be far easier with a Mac. Wouldn't necessarily need one, but far, far easier. I hope this is relaxing for everyone. Probably a bit too close to sort of jump down there and mine those bits away. Yeah, that'd be for iPhone. What a shame. I'd want to do both Android and iPhone, obviously. And there's like, other than people just browsing schematics and saving to them, saving them to their favorites. There's no massive reason to have an app, but I could put in the other tools in there, like I'm sure they already exist, but there's no reason why I couldn't have an app myself and then push my YouTube videos to it when I eventually do them again. I would not have enjoyed mining this. I think it had been at least 10 hours of mining this, probably more. It's deceptively deep and large. That's what she said. God, I really need to set some stuff up on these streams properly. I feel like the stream element's botted there. It's like, I haven't touched that in years. No, I just genuinely, without your mod, mining a section of deep slate that deep takes a deceptively long time. No worries, Carnage. Thanks for popping in, and I'd say offering helpful advice, but you said test it when we all knew it wasn't going to work, so thanks for offering advice. Bad advice. Have a good day at work, buddy. Yeah, then we're going to, I reckon, place some sand in to get rid of this water, and then just some sponges down at the bottom. And it's actually kind of bounced across and done most of the other bits. We're not missing too much here. That's all pretty good. Yeah, I need to figure out how to integrate the stream back into my website. This would be a really good time to go make a cup of tea, but I'm scared to leave this thing on its own. I'm not entirely sure how much longer it's going to take. Come back and find it blown up half of the base. Mind you, it'll stop. It'll blow up a little bit of that, I guess. I just don't want the mess. But I have to say, although this blew up 4 times, this system here has beautifully protected the base. With the delay, I don't know. You deserve a tea. Shut up, Biggie. Shut up. I just realised what you... With the delay. Mind you, you're not on the massive delay. I just realised what you were on about. Go risk it. No way. By the time the kettle's boiled, this is going to have finished. This is not going to take too long, so I am not risking that. I am, however, going to risk... That is still getting flung out a very long way. That went fine. Absolutely fine, no drama. Yeah, so I don't really know how to stop this. So the guy on the video placed some glass. Did he place something there? Maybe? know what? Let's have a quick look. We've got a little bit of time. Because he broke 2 bits of glass. Oh no, he put 2 bits of glass? Yeah, he put... He put 2 bits of glass. Where did he put them? Oops. I think he put 1 there and 1 there, and I assume that was just... So, okay. He put 1 there, I think, and 1 there. I assume just to get to the push limits. Oh, okay, that's fine. I think I can remember that. Cool, we have got past the worst of this bit. In fact, this isn't even all the mining, because there is a little bit of mining that we're going to have to do. We turn that placement off. Yes, we have got a bit of manual mining to do. Right down the bottom here, because I couldn't be bothered to do this bit with the thing, so we're going to have to do that. So that's going to be the next step. So we're going to turn that placement off because frames do not like this. There we go. Cool. So we'll finish this. Go get a cup of tea. Get rid of the water. Start doing a bit of mining. I don't think we'll get any building done. And then maybe I'll do another stream Saturday, Sunday or Monday. One of those days. So I can start building this thing, because I would really love to get this thing up and running. And the thing is, we only need to get the bottom layer built before I can start. Oh, mind you know, I don't have the storage. Alright. But yeah, maybe we do another... Maybe we do a longer stream on the weekend. Maybe I figure out how to get it on my website and do a really good stream. Nearly done. Yeah, so I think we will fly onto there, 1 there, 1 there, and I think that will do it. Yeah, because I mean, nothing's going to hit there, so I think that will stop it. Yeah, that's at least 10 hours of solid mining. And I don't mean like... I mean 10 hours of actual mining. That's a big chunk of deep slate to mine. And this has taken, what, 20 minutes? A bit longer because of my incompetence, but... Oh, you know what? I haven't done the manual payouts yet for the store, Biggie. You've just reminded me. I'll try and remember to do that before I go to bed. Although you're on the automated payments now. When was your payment due? I did have a look earlier. I can have a very quick look now. Give you a rough idea. Admin. I went to find the build where you finally did it. I finally did what? Oh, the actual, the duper. Sorry. I thought I'd done something on the website. Biggie collab. Biggie payouts. I think this is your first one on PayPal. You're also saying it'll be pretty quick this tomorrow, but I expect it'll fail because there wasn't enough money in the PayPal, so I've topped it up, but that can take a few days. So yeah, it'll be early this week. Normally there's enough payments in the PayPal to cover the payouts. This month more people used Shopify payments, so I have to top up the PayPal manually. But I'll sort it. Huh? Crap. Huh. So we were still dicing with death then. Oh, that's barely worth doing, is it? That is. So this isn't low enough. It's about 2 blocks too high, so there's a chance the TNT can blow up the duper, and I would say in this instance I would say it's blown up the return station. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be worth building another TNT duper for. Or is it? No, let's just build another duper. All we got to do is move that over. But we will drag this down a bit. I mean, we're so lucky that happened over here. So this happened. This is what happened. Basically happened when we did the first few builds. But what I did was just dig a trench 3 deep, and then hope that that would be enough, which it was, up until this point. Quite why it might be that it was getting into the corners a bit. I kind of like your suggestion. Just use TNT if you're having storage. It's still quite a bit. Like, it's a really simple build, this thing, so I'm kind of thinking we just blow this to hell. We just destroy this and hope we haven't got to run it from there. We'll bring it all the way across. But I still think, yeah, I think let's just. This isn't the end of the world. I prefer that it hadn't happened. But I can just fill this in. It's not a problem. Let's put that on layer mode. Yeah, run out. Because the tunnels are going over here anyway, so that'll be fine. Right, let's get rid of the TNT first. There we go. And then let's jump up. Let's get rid of some of this. You know what? Let's use this. Fix the damage that we've caused. Anything else? Yep, we can use that. There you go. Never know we caused any damage. Get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And yeah, I think it's going to be quicker. Trying to... If you wonder why I'm being careful, it's because I want that coral fan back. Why can't I reach you? Excellent. That was lucky. Okay, we got all that. The question is... Hopefully that will be enough there. So if we just get our stick... We've got to change this. Configure... Nope. Menu, placements, configure, turn the lock off. Excellent. I think we can just build that up. Like so, and then we'll be good. So let's just build that. And then... Nope, that was terrible. Move that. I don't think we really lost any parts, which is nice. Of this. Okay, let's do MV. Range render layers. Excellent. Is there one there? There isn't, but there is a bit of wall. Which we can't see. Okay, and then we're going to do the rail, which is going to be there. So this time, do that. Do that. Nope, not that. That's a mistake. So this, we need the piston. Excellent, and then we need that. We need to turn that off before we break everything. Place you. And there we go. Then we can break all this. Break that before we forget after what happened last time. Yeah, so we need that. Is the... I think we're all good there. I think that block's actually there. Do an MV. Nope. MV. We are missing one observer. Which is all the way over there. We need to place that. We need to place that. And then we need to place that. Missing the observer on the return station. He says. Oh my god. There we go. Job's a good one. Right, hopefully that gap is now enough. So all we need to do is place a torch. Then we are going to get the hell out of Dodge. And hope this time that drop there is enough. Seems to be at the moment. Yeah, that would have still taken quite a while to mine, whereas I think this is much quicker. Let's lower that. Oh, that looked close. Should be enough. It's these ones here. Those should be okay. Because they're in the water. They shouldn't be causing too much damage. Yeah, this was quicker than mining it. Or using... I don't think I have any or much TNT in my storage. Ah, bye-bye, Mr. Zombie. Nearly there. Slight error. It'd be nice if one of those TNT just blasted off to the side onto those 3 blocks there, so I didn't have to go back and mine them. Oh, so close. So close. I'll show you the farm in a minute. This is going to be a large bone meal farm. But I'll show you the design in a second. Let's just finish this. I'll show you the design, then I'll go grab a cup of tea. I think we are going to miss a few blocks, I reckon. Now we've got one more pass, so we might be okay. Yeah, it's just a handful of blocks. Wonderful, so we don't need to do a complete second run. Let it go one more, then we're going to fly up and we're going to try and stop this thing. Nice. Nearly done. Right, so that we don't want it to go again. So I think it's a block here. And I think it's a... They used a transparent block, but I don't have a transparent block on me. So we're just going to do that. We'll see how this goes. We got a little... We can just destroy it if it doesn't work. Excellent. Is that going to do that last block? It was in the water, so didn't do the damage. That should just stop. Excellent. It did. Love it when a plan comes together. We will break that block. And if I can get it back, I would very much like that block. Yep. Mind you, I've got that much. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so we can tear this down. And then I can quickly show you what we're going to build here, which we won't be doing tonight. By the time we've finished all this, we can take down this section. Got that. Okay, try and just get all the bits back. May as well get some... Wow. I really should build a glow ink farm around here somewhere. I think it would be quite productive. Okay, can we reach that one? We can, but we'll do it like this. There we go. So, all in all, actually, alright, we had to do it about 5 million times, the machine. Right, let me turn that one off and let me show you what we're going to build. So, loaded. We can unload that one now, and then we can turn this placement back on. Yeah, so this is going to be a very large bone meal farm. So, yeah, it's very hard to show with the water, but 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5 by 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 of these individual kind of bone meal modules per layer. So I think is that 64 overall, I think. Then over here we have our storage. So this is a shulker crafter. So down here you can throw your shulkers of logs and your shulkers of shells. And then over here we load the bone meal into the shulkers. And then the full shulkers of bone meals. We are not auto crafting into bone blocks. I decided against that. But the full shulkers of bone meal, it's tiny. 64 modules. It's about 100,000 per hour. And that's pretty decent. There's nothing wrong with that. And I've got the wither skeleton farm. This is just for when I'm in the base. I think that's pretty decent size. How many modules is yours anyway? That's what we're building. It'd be super cool. Gonna look good. Right, schematic placements. We're going to turn that placement off for now. We have a... Right, let's go and put our materials away. Go and grab a quick cup of tea to take us to the end of the stream. And then we're going to clear the water away. And there we go. Anything else got to go in there? The lever can go in there. 20 glowing. That's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Did I hit that with the... I think I hit that, didn't I? Gunpowder. Excellent. So I don't have a... if I need bone meal, normally I just use the wither skeleton farm. But obviously, it's a long way away to my wither skeleton farm. So I don't really have a shortage of bone meal per se. But I figure just in this base, just have it. I swear I've chunk trimmed a bamboo farm from this base, by the way. I don't know if you saw me talking about it earlier. I swear somewhere down here I built a bamboo farm. I'm sure of it. I've got the design and everything. And I don't think I would have done that if I wasn't going to build it in this base. Stargate, because it was originally for something else. Oops. See, all these I've used, except that I haven't used that one. No, it's cool. I want the room in the base, not just. Yeah, you know. I think I've done that as well. Where's that? Where did that load? How the hell have I chunk trimmed that? Because I would have been in that for longer than 5 minutes. Why did I build it on a different world? I'm so confused. I have had a good look around this base. So this was the... Where was it? That's the bee breeder. Maybe I never got round to building it. I could have sworn I built one. Sure, I built a bamboo farm. I was going to go back and look on an older world save to see if I had it, but I don't know when I would have done it. I don't know how I would... Like the bamboo farm I built really quickly, so I can in my head I can say, yeah, maybe I wasn't in those chunks for 5 minutes. Whereas the honey farm, I'm pretty sure I would have AFK'd the honey farm. Maybe I built it and then just never got around to it. And I'm remembering that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. Right, cup of tea, because we're getting quite late. And if I don't get a cup of tea now, I won't get one before I go to bed. Right, cup of tea, and then I'll be back. Right, let's start to get rid of the water then. There we go. Ah, that's nice. Nice cup of tea. Finish the day. Right, we want some... I was going to use sand. Let's see what we got. Where am I? Here we go. Over here. Yeah, that was the Voltec map we did the other day, which looks really cool. So I just placed that around a few different parts of the thing. We got plenty of sand, so... I mean, I could use sponges, but see how that goes. No, this way. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. Layer. Probably do. Cool, the zombie fell off as well. I'm gonna miss my glow squid farm. I know when you see the water go down like this, so cool. Right, we are gonna hurt. Oh, not like that. Turn that off. Just so we're not getting creeper bombed. Kind of one of the most satisfying things in Minecraft, that is, when the water goes down like that. It's one of those things in Minecraft I just find very relaxing. It's a shame the floor won't go when we do the floor. How much yeah, we should just do that with sand. Won't take long then. And we can take this down because this isn't needed. How have I ended up with a single block over there? Oh well. Nearly there. Can we kill him? Two. Wow. Was not expecting that. Yeah, I think this is just going to be easier. I could use sponges, but I think sand, get rid of most of it. Should then be good. Not sure we have enough sand for all of it. We'll soon find out. We haven't. Well, who at Apple decided that Enter should rename the selected file not out? Jeez. Oh, but Miri, Apple Mac just work apparently, and they're, you know, super user friendly. What was it I came across with my website? So I think it has a massive problem with zip files. If you download them from any other browser than Safari. I think it was a really bizarre thing where it just, I can't remember exactly what it did. But I remember it being like, this is ridiculous. You might not have downloaded them, or it did something very weird. Maybe they've changed the behavior. I remember someone complaining about it, and I was like, because I did have a Mac for a while, but I did a couple of games I released on iPhone years ago. And I was like, yeah, no, that guy's not lying. This is hugely problematic. Oh, I need to fix that. Oh, I love efficiency 5. People have been unpacking the modules. Wow. Yeah, this was probably no slower than Sponges, to be fair, for this size area. Thankfully, I don't think Crazy's here because I cannot be bothered to place my torches properly. No one tell him. And I placed 2 everywhere. Wonderful. Right. Oops. Should be enough. Hopefully have enough sand this time just to finish that off. There we go. We do. Forgot about that bit. Yeah, definitely. Since then, I'm very careful not to have case-sensitive files. I try to make sure I do like to upper every like in all my code because again, the website can have problems with that with the case sensitivity. I try and remember to do to upper on all my string compares. Probably forget in places. Right, we have done that. Let's we don't really need sand and we don't really need stone. So next up is let's get rid of the sand first and then we'll do the stone because we don't need this. This isn't part of the build. This was just so we could have water running down and keep everything safe. Excellent. Right, I'll take down the inner ring and then we'll take down the bit above my head. Turn off fast block placement as well before we forget. Upper and lower may not produce the expected recall. Oh, damn it. Should be okay on where I'm doing it. In terms of it's not dependent upon what where the user's from, dependent upon the server, but that's thank you, worth knowing. Okay, that's all lit up, so we're not going to get any mobs spawning. But in Java, yeah, I'm trying to remember if I've got any in my JavaScript. I might have one. I might have a little bit on the Lightmatic to world edit. Iggy, enjoy the rest of your holiday. I think that was there before. I think that was me. And see you maybe on the next stream. If not, like I say, enjoy your holiday. Enjoy the water park. And hopefully get some holiday money transferred to you from the store in the next couple of days. Hello. Is that like some super Interesting. So that is, a lot of that's all lit up. I have no room in my inventory, so there we go. Okay, cool. So we are good. That is going to fix Bone Farm wonderfully. And get rid of this rubbish. And we'll fix up our tools. Yeah, they're not too badly broken. They should be okay to fix up. Sand. Sand, 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 sand. Stone can go in there. We'll turn off the light level overlay. We know that's good. And we get a torch. Yep. Glow ink. There we go. I will put you in the redstone chest. So that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. We put our buckets back. There we go. I mean, it's just the caves I haven't lit up yet. Put you in there, and then we'll turn on repair mode. We are going to be able to do one trade only, so 2 stacks of each of these. Excellente. And then use that wonderful IPN mod that I've heard so much about. And is that going to be enough? It's going to be close. I think I get some redstone dust just to finish the last little bit if we need to. Oh, so close. There we go. All repaired. I am going to light up that little creeper farm though, because that is going to be a pain. And then I think we'll just do the tiniest bit of mining. I think we're going to get all the mining done. And then that will be a good place to use to end the stream. There we go. I used a lot of redstone crafting the items for this build. There we go. Right, let's go sort out that creeper farm that I've created. No, that's going to be really annoying. Turn that off. Right, you can naff. Oh, that killed him in one shot. Right, let's just, because I don't want stuff dropping on me whilst I am building. Right, there we go. I mean, I only blew up, what, 5 TNT duper machines? It's a pretty good hit rate for me, that is. Oh, get lost. So, I mean, eventually I'd like to sort of go around, line up all these caves. Kind of just doing it as I go along. There are a lot of them. Hello, you will not die, will you? Because you have string and you have answers on a postcard how you got a composter. Where would that have even come from? They somehow got a composter and then made it all the way here. Nope. I cannot fathom how he's got a composter and got there. I mean, it's clearly from something I've done. I just don't know what. In fact, I feel like this is actually probably probably a good place to end the stream, actually. We'll just finish this lighting up. And I reckon jobs are good. I mean, I've clearly been here from the missing farms. I swear I built a bamboo farm. I just don't understand. Like I say, it wasn't a long build. It must have taken me longer than 5 minutes to build that farm. I swear to God, there is no... I don't know where else I would have built them. I've looked everywhere I can. Not the oldest copy of this world as I've got. So that's the bee breeder. I feel like I built it next door to the bee breeder. Do I have let's just have a look back on... So I haven't done a chunk trim for a while. So I feel like 21.2 wouldn't have them in. So the question is, have I kept a save from long enough back? I think the answer is going to be no. I don't think I'll have kept. Nope. Trying to think where else I would keep one. I may have kept one on here. Maybe. No. I have a Minecraft server backup folder that is massively out of date because I need to update it. There's nothing in there. Don't worry, honestly, don't. I don't want to make it any more complex than it already is. This is just whether I've kept somewhere on here. Doesn't look like I have. An old world. Right. 1.20. What are you? No, I don't think you are going to be one. If I've got one, it would be, I think, in there. But I don't think that's going to be old enough. Yeah, just join the Discord, and then yeah, it's for absolutely everybody. So as long as you got a Minecraft, not perfect. The Discord bot has just posted. You're not in that channel. Check out my website, appfielder.com. There's links for the Discord in the header of the website. Come join the Discord server. As long as you've got a Minecraft Java proper account, then you will be good to go. I'm just trying to figure out if I've got... Like, I think this is a new... Yeah, so the question is how old... Okay, so we have a world here. Okay, when's that from? It's a couple of months ago when I last opened it. So that might be after the last world trim. Let's bring that into this one. What are we on now? 21.8? .6? We're on 21.8, aren't we? Did I only put 1.21.7? I've lost track of the versions. Right, okay. Let's just load into this single player world. I don't think this is gonna... Ooh. Right, so this has... Yeah, since this already has stuff in that's... I don't know what my coordinates are. I mean, that was pretty close. That's my... this is my old cave base. So the question is... And that's all fairly normal. And like I said, I just don't know. This might be from after whenever I did the chunk trim that has potentially done this. I mean, I could just be misremembering. I'm getting old. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Right. Just walk on the ground, because my fly speed's a bit too low. Right, I can go in creative. In spectator. I mean, that's all fairly normal. Interesting. Bee breeder. No lava farm, that makes sense because I only built that recently. That's all as expected. No, I don't think this is the... I'll do some digging, see if I have another backup. How much space do you have on the server? Plenty. Then we have 2 drives. And I'm pretty sure we're not using one of the drives. I'm being completely honest. That's a... No, we are not looking... Not looking like this is going to help in any way, shape or form. Unless I happen to have an older version somewhere. We have the test server, but I don't know what's on that. Let's have a look at that, because that would be fairly old. What am I thinking of here? Appfielder amp. No, amp. That's what I'm thinking of. You join the Discord. Okay, there is a whitelisting channel, and there is a link. Fill out the form. There's a 24-hour wait on the whitelisting. So go to the whitelisting channel and fill out the application first. You can't just get on straight away. So we'll whitelist you tomorrow or Sunday at the latest. And then it's just abfielder.co.uk to get on the server. So this one is idle. Let's start this up. And then let's add ourselves a test server. I do not know what's on here. Why don't you work? Because there's a space that you don't like. You're on an older version. Of course you are, 1.21.5. Pretty sure I don't have that. Let's try a I do have a 1.21.5 instance. There's no way that's going to work. It's going to have all sorts of mods in it doesn't like. I know there's nothing on the screen at the moment. It's because I've just... You are launching. You are launching. I am surprised by that. Invalid. I suppose I have been online for a long time. Let's reload the launcher and let's try that again. And I'll get that on the screen when we test this. Yeah, I did leave that running all last night, so that's probably why it doesn't like that. Wither, how's it going? Again, towards the end of the stream, we're trying to solve the mystery of where some farms were on my base and if I ever built them. So we're just logging on to an older test server to see if they existed on there. We think, because I chunk trim the server occasionally. I am apparently not whitelisted for my own server. Hang on. Whitelist fielder. Whitelist ab fielder. Player is already whitelisted. Oh, I don't know how I do that. Can I do that in the test channel? So this has this might not have so this is Flutters has been creating a bot that links the whitelist your Discord username to your Minecraft username and does all the commands in Discord. Link E. I don't think that's going to work. Come on, let me Argus. Probably need to test. Test Argus. Whitelist add. Ab fielder. Will that work? The application did not respond. I don't know how to turn that off. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to test that. But I could grab a copy. It's going to take too long for the stream. So I think we'll just end it there. That's actually on the screen. I can't get in. Yeah, Flutters has been creating us a bot that links between Discord and Minecraft. And so she's been doing something on the testist instance, and I can't get in there. I genuinely don't know. I'll grab a copy of the server and I'll have a look online, see if I can find if those farms are there. Anyway, we're pretty much at the end of the stream, so okay, ignore that. Cool. So I hope you all have a great weekend. I might be back over the weekend to do some more work on the farm. 7th whitelist form with a Leo. Okay, we'll get you a whitelisted ASAP Wither. And you can get on the actual server, which is that one. Awesome. Have a